We are entering our 2022 era today, and what better way to start it off than by having some mochi. I tried mochi for the first time in 2022, so I thought it'd be fun and iconic to have it again, and strawberry was the first one I tried. I think I've had mango, or no, maybe I've only had strawberry. Real quick, I just wanted to pop in here and say I cannot believe that this is the last Past Self series for those of you who are new here. I've been doing this since oh gosh, I don't remember what month I started, but whatever episode 1 was, whatever month that was. We're 10 episodes in. It's crazy that's the last one, but thank you to those of you who have stuck around and watched all of them. If you haven't, that's okay. You can go back and watch them. This was so much fun. Oh, and the other thing is, normally in every video I'm spinning a wheel to see which year we're gonna live like, but for this one I didn't do that because there was only one left, so there was no point in spinning the wheel. So let's get on to the rest of the video. We're gonna have one of these. First off, I'm gonna take a sip of water because I just showered, if you can tell, and I also just brushed my teeth, so I need to like cleanse my mouth before yeah, I just don't think toothpaste and mochi is gonna go well together. There's something about ice cold water and toothpaste. It hits. Anyways, this is my new water bottle I got the other day. I really love it because it has like the times on there. I mean, if I'm up that early, I'll like follow it. Sometimes I even catch up to it. It's the ice maker. I just drink that much water. Like drinking one of these is 64 ounces. It's so easy. So eventually I'll work my way back up to a gallon because I already drank like 1.5 of these. I'm like that close to a gallon. 2 of these is a gallon. Okay, also one thing that was really crazy while I opened this, as I was about to start this video, I looked at the time and it said 2:22, and that's actually a really significant day in 2022. I'll get to that after we try this, so stay tuned, keep on watching if you want to hear what that's all about. So these are what they look like. I actually found out about these on the Big Brother live feeds, Taylor Hale. I believe I tried these for the first time on finale night. I can't remember. I have a video on it though. I had them thawing for a little bit. So it's like a rice outside coating, and then obviously the strawberry ice cream in the middle. What does it say? It's a pillowy rice dough around premium ice cream. So it's so interesting. Okay, I haven't had one of these since I think that year. I don't think I had any last year, which is actually crazy to think about. 3, 2, 1. It's like the perfect texture. It's not too frozen, but it's not too melted either. I mean, once you hold it, it does start to melt in your fingers. And they're like the perfect size. It's so good. I love the texture of them. I feel like some people wouldn't. And the strawberry flavor ice cream is so good. But yeah, 10 out of 10. I love them. I want to try some of the other flavors too. They have double chocolate, mango, cookies and cream, vanilla bean, matcha green tea, and more. So I've had the mango gummies of these. They have like a gummy version mochi candy in New York City. That's the mango one I had, and I didn't really love it. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. I don't know. Strawberry's really good. Okay, so 2/22 was the year, or the day, that my dog Roxie passed away, as you can see there. And so anytime I see the time 2:22, it reminds me of her. So I thought it was actually ironic that right before I started filming, I looked at the time and it was 2:22. Hi Roxie, I love you and I miss you. With that said though, I thought it would be fun or special to watch the memory video I made of her. I don't necessarily want to watch the vlog from that day because I do have one. It's just really sad. So I'm going to watch the memory video instead. If you haven't seen it, it's on my channel. Okay, here she is. Let's watch it. She would always get so excited when I'd come home from school, so my mom recorded it one day. She would wait for the bus for me.
So cute, Roxie.
Look at her rolling around the ground.
Happy birthday, little
Her birthday. I gotta teach Bella to do that, but I don't know if she can with her hips, and I don't know if it's safe for a Cane Corso. Oh yeah, see that's the video if you're seeing on the screen here, that iCard. Christmas! A little tug-of-war toy. Bella knows that term. This was when I was teaching her paw for the first time. This is so funny. She's like, we're going sled. There's like no snow too, that's like the other funny part. I would specifically, I mean yes I vlog, but I also like would specifically take just random videos of Roxie, knowing that one day she would pass and I would want to make something like this. We still use that every year for Christmas. That was so funny. So I think I was trying to film me playing with her. I'm pretty sure in that vlog like we were playing, and so I set my iPad down over there and I just so happened to catch that funny moment. I'll play it again, where she tried to get on my bed and I think she jumped too soon and then she like slipped a little bit. It's like kind of sad, but it was funny in the sense, like she didn't get hurt, you know what I mean? Catch, it's so sad that Bella, oh, it's not pausing, that Bella, she doesn't really like play catch, and I've tried teaching her, and here and there it'll happen, but it's not like something she really does. She would just rather play tug of war, which is fine. Every dog is different, but I do miss being able to like throw and catch Bella. She just, like I said, here and there she might for like twice, and then she's done with it. Oh my gosh, I paused it at 1:30. Oh my gosh, that's bro, this is crazy. I'm a very big signs person, and 1:30 also reminds me of Roxie, because when she passed, for whatever reason, I was so curious as to what time she passed. I guess because like normally when humans pass, you like check the time. So I did, and I looked at my phone and it said 1:30, and so I was like, okay, that's time's going to remind me of her too. Y'all, she's with us right now. She's with us always. That's when I taught her to roll over for the first time. It was, oh my goodness, that was a moment. Just like when your dog like finally gets a trick for the first time. She is so, God, I was sitting like right here. It's crazy. I love walks, going to the park. Bella's been to the park too, only once I think, but I think Roxie only went like once too. It's not really, you're not actually allowed to bring him, I found out, but I never got in trouble. So I take my chances for the vlog. That was for a Spanish project. I know that probably looks so silly in this video, but it was for a Spanish project. Oh yeah, she would walk too. She did so good with that. Gosh, I miss her. Another birthday. She loved that toy. This was when I went to college and I was saying bye to her. Aww. And that was the day we put her down. We love you, Roxie. Forever and always. I love that video. I really like the way that turned out, and I love the thumbnail too. So cute. Why is it telling me to subscribe? I guess because my channel, it's like, you're not subscribed to yourself. Obviously, you can't do that. That'd be weird if you could. Speaking of signs with the whole like 222, 130 thing, if you don't know, my grandma passed away this month on New Year's Day, and ever since she passed, you know, I was asking her for signs to visit me in my dreams, etc, etc. And a few days after she passed, I found a ladybug in the bathroom, and as soon as I saw it, I was just like, that's a sign. I was taking almost anything as a sign at the time, and so I said that ladybugs would now remind me of my grandma. And the other day, there was a ladybug on her like poem thing. You know when you go to calling hours and there's like a little memory card of them with like a poem or a Bible verse with their picture and their name and their birthday, day they passed, like, you know what I'm talking about? And so there was a ladybug on that. And the other crazy thing is I hadn't looked at the card in about a week or so prior to seeing this, and I just so happened to look at it this day. It was walking around there for a while. Eventually it did move, but it's so crazy that I looked at it that day and that time when it was on there. And I'm taking that as a sign too that that was her saying hi, because I literally said ladybugs would now remind me of her. And like 2 weeks later, after I saw that first ladybug, I saw another one literally on her card. I thought that was wild. Also the fact that I never see ladybugs ever. It's very rare, and I've seen 2 since she's passed. I don't know if y'all believe in all that stuff, but I do. I'm taking that as a sign that she's visiting me. Some people say cardinals are like messengers from heaven. There's like a bunch of different ones, but I don't think I've ever seen a cardinal in my life, because I don't know if they come here. Roxie's been sending me signs too. She already has twice in this video. Also, daisies remind me of her, because her card has daisies on the back, and I saw a whole bush of daisies on my birthday in 2022. I was flabbergasted. Like, I asked her to visit me on my birthday, and I just so happened to be walking behind our shed, and there was a whole bush of daisies, and we get daisies in our backyard, but not that many. And the fact that on my birthday I saw all of those back there was actually insane. And I see daisies like so much now, like more than I ever have in my life, anywhere. The real ones, fake ones, pictures online, I see them everywhere. It's crazy. So it's hard not to believe in that stuff when that stuff happens. Bella, do you want to tell them all about how 2022 was the year we met and that we got you? We got you 2 months after Roxie passed. Got her in April. I'm so thankful. Huh. Yeah, tell them all about it. I remember the day I found out about you. It was crazy. That was a moment when Mom surprised me. with you. Said you were on your way home and I was in college and I couldn't see her till the next day. But then I saw you and we met and I trained her a little bit. We're still training because she does things like this. Thank you for letting go of it. Well, she's eaten like 2 scrunchies in her life. Thankfully, she's gotten them out when she goes out. But it's still not good for you. Why do you like to eat them? I could understand if, like, you know, she's a dog, she wants to chew on it. She swallows it. Like, not accidentally either. Like, trust me, she knows what she's doing. I'm gonna blow dry my hair a little bit since it takes forever to dry. That's my washer in the background. I'm washing towels right now. Also, guys, I figured something out the other day. Well, I didn't figure it out. I saw a YouTube video of it. It was actually yesterday. So this red button right here actually presses in. I haven't actually tried this with my camera yet, so this is like a first time. It is a little hard to press in. And then it like tilts. So if I ever wanted to angle my camera, if I was like sitting down and I wanted to angle my camera and this was on the table, I can angle it. I've had this tripod for like what, like 2 years, since 2022? No, maybe I got this tripod last year. I don't remember, but I didn't know that that's what this was for. And I was wondering what the red thing was for. I remember pressing down on it, doing this, but I didn't actually put any effort into it. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's just there. No, it actually does something. And back in like my Vlogmas, one of my Vlogmas videos, I'm pretty sure I said that I want to get a tripod that will do that. But I have a tripod that does that and I didn't even know. Hopefully you guys could see what I was doing. This is like the best angle I could get because I want to get a tripod that will tilt my camera. That I need to focus on. When I invest in a new tripod, I want to find one that can tilt my camera so I can get those angles. It was either in my Vlogmas video or my blooper video. This washer is really loud. Okay, let's blow dry her hair. I don't blow dry it all the way because I just do not have the patience for that, and also I sweat really easily. I just go really quick, like the top I mainly focus on, and then the bottoms mainly I kind of just let air dry do their thing. It's more so the top and up here that bothers me when it's wet. Speaking of my hair, I got a haircut in 2022, like a chop. My hair was longer than this, but it was somewhere around there, and then I chopped it up to here. And this past weekend I was actually gonna get my dead ends cut for like the vibe. Well, one, I mean I want to get them cut, but then also for the vibes of like 2022 was the year where I got some haircut, so why not get like my dead ends cut, you know? And so I was gonna do that this weekend and then put it in this video, but that didn't end up happening. I don't know why the background's like green, probably settings on my camera. We didn't end up doing that. I'm actually away next weekend instead, so I'm still getting my dead ends cut. It just won't be in this video, but I thought I'd share that. Do you remember when I said that 2022 was the year that we got Bella? So that was also the year that I started training her because she was a puppy. She was 7 months, and although that still was kind of a little late, we didn't have her till she was then, so it's not our fault. I wanted to work as best I could to train her, and we're still working on it because there's a lot of aggression she still has, like behavior issues. Like I said, unfortunately, like we didn't have her right in the beginning. It's not our fault that her other family did not train her right, but when I was in college, I wasn't really the main one that was with her. So it was a little tricky in the beginning. Time was ticking, she was getting older. I've done things here and there, but I have struggled to find something that's like sticking and working. She's a very stubborn dog. It's a very stubborn breed, but we are now going to professional training. As of right now, they're telling us to train her at home with a muzzle because she's too aggressive for even them to train her. She just gets very aggressive, and safety ultimately comes first. So for their sake, for her sake, it's important to muzzle her at home, to train her with that, so that when she does go into training there, she can wear that and she's used to that. The muzzle came in the mail the other day, and I'm going to work on it with her for a little bit. We'll see how she does. We've only done this once at home, so let's see how day 2 goes. The ring will catch what I'm doing, so I'll probably just insert the ring footage here. Why not? If it's already gonna record on there, I'll just put that in. Also, yes, I'm wearing Dallas Cowboys merch. No, they are not in the Super Bowl. 49ers and Chiefs are. Don't come for me. I'm still a fan of them, even though they're not in the Super Bowl again. They haven't been in my lifetime that I've been alive. She is so cute with her cinnamon rolls. Are you ready to do some muzzle training? No, she still like definitely does not like it. You're so cute. Also, I want to know, who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl? I think I'm gonna have to go with the 49ers. I know it's kind of crazy for a Cowboys fan to do, but I don't want the Chiefs to win again, which might seem kind of mean. I just feel like they've been in like every Super Bowl. That's how it feels. It feels like they've been in every Super Bowl that I've been alive for. It's not the case, but that's how it feels. So to root for them, I'm just like, can we just have someone else win? and that would be the 49ers. Also, I know of some 49ers fans. I think I'm gonna have to root for them. I was really hoping the Lions would be in the Super Bowl. If it wasn't gonna be the Cowboys, I was hoping that the Lions would be in the Super Bowl, but they're not. They lost last night. That was really sad. Okay, wait, I wonder who was in the 2022 Super Bowl? Real quick, before we do this training. Was that the Eagles one? Oh, no. Wait, I think that was Chiefs. Wait, but last year was Chiefs. Hey Siri, who won the 2022 Super Bowl? Oh, that's right, the Rams. Rams and the Bengals, and the Rams won. That's right, because I watched that in college. I remember that one, even though I didn't for a second. No. Sit. I'll take it off after you lay down. Come on, sit. 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 Girl. Down. Down. Lay down. Good. Lay down. You want a treat? Oh. It's okay. Lay down. Sit. Down. Good. Good girl. Lay down. That's a good girl. Sit. Good. Wait. Go. Good girl. Stay. Stay. No. Sit. Good. Stay. Stay. Good girl. Go. More. Okay, roll again. Roll. No. See you always go down. Okay. Roll. 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 Good. Yes. Okay, one more time. Roll. Roll. No. Roll sounds nothing like you. Good. Roll. Roll. Yes, good girl. Okay. And there we go, that was dog training. She actually did pretty well. Usually dogs, when they're first learning a muzzle, they run away from it. They like you can not get it on. And here and there were parts where she was moving her head a little bit, but for the most part, she's actually doing a lot better at just letting me put it on. You just walk them around with it so that they get used to what it's like to walk with it. And that's really all there is to that. The main thing is just training them on being okay with having it on. She obviously still doesn't like it, but the more we practice, the more she'll get used to it. I know some people say it's like mean, but again, for this case, she only wears it right now for when we're training her, and then she's only going to be wearing it when she goes to the vet and to dog training, at least until she shows that she's getting better with her aggression, because that just would not be safe.
Always remember what a wise house guest said. Just keep scooping. You'll warm up.
Thank you, Monty.
I don't remember him saying that. Taylor's speech.
You're up. I am someone who has won 3 competitions, 2 of them including HOHs, but I'm so much more than the wins I have had. I've proven that I can win and wield power, but I'm more than my wins in this game. Monty may have more blood on his hands than me, but as someone who has sat on this eviction block 6 times on an eviction night, I have bled out the most in this game, but I have bandaged myself together every single time and gotten up and continued to fight, because like so many other women in the world, that is what we have to do to get to the end. I have overcome so much in this game, and I've come to understand that I am not a shield, I am a sword. I am not a victim, I am a victor. And if there is one word that would describe the entire season, it is resiliency. And
Yep.
if you are to ask yourself, the most resilient person of the season has been, it is me. Do we want the same thing where we see evictions and comp wins be the path to success? Or do we want a winner where we choose resiliency, we choose persistence as the reason to win this game? I have never given up on myself, and I refuse to do it tonight when I'm sitting next to such a strong competitor. I can be the winner of the season, and I promise you will not do it in vain if you choose me tonight.
And she would be, y'all, this would not be a 2022 video if I didn't include Big Brother in any way, shape, or form, because that's all I do in the summer. And without showing you Taylor Hale's speech, because that was an iconic speech, an iconic winner. That was the night I tried mochi for the first time. That was Taylor who introduced me to mochi without knowing she introduced me to it, but she did on the live feeds. That speech I'll never get over. It'll be engraved into my head forever. Alright, we can't forget about the 2022 pop hits. Let's see what plays first. Pop hits, she's bragging.
So when you gonna tell her we did that too, she thinks it's special. Do you get deja vu? Do you get deja vu?
We'll shuffle it. Have I heard this one? I don't know if I've ever heard this one. Oh my gosh, that one? I could be a fantasy. I could say you got big. Was this like on TikTok or something? I'm not really in the mood for it. Let's see what's next. Never heard this one in my life. We need nostalgia. I'm never gonna let you down. I've heard it before, but I haven't heard some of these. Like, oh, this one I've heard. I caught you cheating. You had the nerve. Oh my goodness. This is the only song that would play on the radio, it felt like. Just two levels. Okay, I'll stop skipping for a second. Let me just press shuffle and see. Oh, it's Beyonce. I didn't realize that. That's ironic. That's all Taylor would talk about in Big Brother is Beyonce. Not all she would talk about. That was a little bit dramatic. I don't think I've ever like fully heard this song though. There's absolutely no way it's been 2 years since this masterpiece came out. Absolutely not. I choose not to believe it. That is so funny that I like almost just rolled my ankle. So I sprained my ankle in 2021, but 2022 I was still doing physical therapy for it. Speaking of physical therapy, I was just thinking today, everything's like falling into place for this video. I went ice skating last month, the day before New Year's Eve, and I fell on my hand 3 times and it still hurts. It's been almost a month. So I definitely think I sprained it because otherwise I think it would have healed by now. I tried to be careful. I mean, I feel like right here, but it's definitely like my thumb area that just isn't getting better at all. So physical therapy might be in the works this year. I don't know. It's just gonna be annoying if it like doesn't get better. So if after like another couple weeks or a month or so, if it's not getting better, touching it, it's fine, but it's like when I go to grab certain stuff or just certain movements, it's just not right, and I don't need it to get worse. So we'll see about that. I needed physical therapy for this wrist when I sprained it. It's still technically a bad wrist, it just doesn't bother me as much anymore because I have done things to help it, and then also the main thing that bothered it was cheer, like stunting, and I don't cheer anymore. So speaking of cheer, I saw cheer live in 2022. That was a fun time. There's something I was gonna say though. Oh, this song. Back to this song. I just envisioned myself leaving philosophy class and walking back to my dorm because it was one of those classes that I didn't love. And it was hard to get through. It was like an hour and 20 minutes. It was just forever. It like dragged on. So after class, I needed like some upbeat music to get myself going. And I would play that song. That was the song I would listen to. And it was also like new at the time, but that was the one I would listen to when I would leave philosophy. So when that played, it just transported me back to college. This whole tripod thing is so cool. I'm not pressing the button right now. I gotta fix it. Huh. There's so much noise going on outside today, it's kind of annoying. Oh my gosh, see, it's kind of, I want to press the button with my left hand, but my thumb hurts. Like, my thumb doesn't want to do that. Oh, my camera's dying. Okay, I gotta go change the battery. Okay, I knew that was zoomed in. Real quick, I was in a business called itWorks, and I worked in 2022. I joined in 2021, but I was still working in 2022. And I still have some coffee left. It's probably not good, actually. I wonder if it expired. But I'm gonna try it anyways. We're gonna make ourselves a peppermint mocha coffee, just for the vibes, because that's the coffee I was drinking that year. So, let's go do that, and hope it's still good, tastes good. Oh my gosh, this thing is a game changer. I actually forgot how much was still left in here, but I've just been drinking my Jobby coffee because I really like it. Also, the Die For You song came out by The Weeknd, but I was sitting here like, This didn't come out in 2022. I was thinking of the Ariana Grande version, which came out in 2023. The original one came out in 2022. Not everything's about Ariana Grande, okay, Kaylee? Especially with her album coming out in March. But not everything's about Ariana Grande. Okay, got our almond milk. I'm trying to remember how, okay, so yeah, it's the powder. I have not done this in a while. Is there an expiration date? It just has a manufacturer one. So hopefully it's fine. I'm gonna make it iced. I like it both ways. I like it hot or iced. It's like a vibe in Christmas time. Sorry, it's lighting. I think I tried it iced first. When it's iced, it tastes like a chocolate bar, kind of. From Trader Joe's, like their peppermint bark. So good. Hot, it just tastes like peppermint mocha from Starbucks or something. Oh my god, this is so weird. Like, this feels wrong. I don't work for them anymore for a reason, but their product, like, I still do like some of the products, not gonna lie. So it is, like, stiff. But it doesn't have an expiration date, so hopefully we're good in that department. Oh, I'm not used to this anymore. I'm weird about putting the lid in the straw on the counter, so even though we literally clean them. Also, I have to, like, do this. Okay, add some ice. My sister got me this cup. I love it. It just says, being my sister is really the only gift you need. And then it says, love you. Super cute. I don't know if you can tell with the ice, but that's what it says. I'm gonna add some chocolate syrup, because why not? Gosh, right. Yeah, this thumb is like weaker now. I mean, it is my non-dominant hands too. Beautiful. Why did I just like switch directions? Oh, I forgot. I can't like froth it. Okay, I'm gonna have to make them. Usually when I do this, I add the ice after because I'm not gonna froth it with the ice in there. So let me get a different cup for frothing purposes, and then we'll just pour it in there with the almond milk. Then we'll add, I was like so far away, add the powder. I definitely put too much milk, I think. This is probably gonna spill. Probably gotta go fast. Oh, there we go. Okay, straw and the lid on there. Just mix it with, I don't think I've actually ever tried it with the chocolate syrup, so that'll be interesting. Okay, let's see if I still like it. Oh my gosh, I need to froth it more. That was like straight powder. I thought I frothed it enough. But flavor-wise, it's really good. It is really good. I just wish I frothed it more. It's kind of too late now. But yeah, make sure you froth it good. Whoa, that was a flashback right there. I'm gonna drink some so I can pour the rest in. Oh, that wasn't powdery. Maybe, okay, parts of it are, parts of it aren't. Oh my goodness. This is a little tricky because it's like, part of me says like, don't support. Another other part of me is like I do like the products though. All right. There we go. I probably could have poured that in the first time. That wasn't as much as I thought. But cheers. I like it. I mean, that wasn't the first time I've had it before, like I said, but cheers. I know it's kind of late to make coffee. It's like 4 o'clock, but I got things to do today, so I'll be up either way. You know, it was ironic. So I woke up this morning with a bit of a stomach ache. It's actually a lot better now. I think the shower helps and stuff, but I thought it was ironic because to start 2022, I got COVID. So this is obviously isn't COVID. Thank goodness. It's definitely just a stomach bug, but I just was thinking about that. Like, what are the odds that this morning I woke up not feeling well? And 2022, first week of January, I got COVID. Or maybe it was the second week. But it doesn't matter. Either way, it was in January, and we're in January right now. Okay, it's the next day. I'm looking like a hot mess, but sorry. I was gonna do some more stuff, but the main things were really just watch vlogs for whatever reason. When I made my list of Living Like 2022, I wrote like, watch this vlog, watch this vlog, watch this vlog. That's just gonna be boring to you guys. It'll be fun for me, but it'll be boring for you if I just like show you me rewatching my vlogs. You guys probably already watched them, and if not, you can go do that. I'll find my list. I'll tell you what they were in case you are curious. My playlist live videos, because I went to playlist live. That was a big thing for me in 2022. The video of me finding out about Bella. I know we already talked about that, but I really wanted to watch that video, which I can always just like skip to that part of the video. Watch my Sour Tour vlog, because I saw Olivia Rodrigo that year, which was so exciting. And then I did mention Cheer Live earlier. That was fun as well. And then the last thing, it wasn't a vlog, but it was watch a Passion conference. If you don't know what that is, it's like a Christian conference for people my age. I think like 18 to 25 is the age range. I think it's like meant for college students. And my first Passion that I went to virtually was 2022. So I have a little vlog of that, but sorry, my dog has something in her mouth. What even is that? I don't know what that is. And I also watched the virtual conference of it last year, 2023. this year I didn't watch it live when it was happening because it was during a time when like family stuff was going on. My grandma just passed, we were going to funerals and calling hours, so they have it like a replay for about a month after, so I was just gonna watch it later. So that's what I've been doing, and I still have a couple more sessions of it to watch, so I could watch a Passion 2024 conference session on here. But the reason why I haven't also been doing all this is because I actually am possibly in the works of getting a job. I don't want to say too much, but I've been like really working on this. That's all I'm gonna say right now. So filming right now is just not my priority at the moment. It kind of is because I gotta get this video done before the end of the month, but it's not. So with that said, I'm just going to have this video be everything LG just saw, and I'll just like leave those things out. It's okay. The other thing I wrote was to watch an Alyssa Howard vlog. I wanted to watch one from 2022 just for the vibes of it, but she posted yesterday. She's one of my favorite YouTubers, so I just watched that one. I showed you that a little bit, so I'll just count that one that I watched in Alyssa Howard vlog because I also watched her vlog in 2022. Honestly, 2022 is not that much different from my 2024. Ever since I graduated in 2021, the past few years have just blended together, so it's not as nostalgic, I guess you could say, as 2013, 2014 that we've done this series, but this is the last one. So if you guys have stuck around for all of these past self series, thank you so much, and if not, I have a whole playlist if you want to check them out. This was so fun. I kind of came up with this. I don't think anyone else has done this. I'm pretty sure I came up with it. If you're a YouTuber and you would want to do this, go for it. I thought it was so fun. It was so fun to really take the time to do things I did in the past. Sometimes it'd be a little annoying because you're obviously not quite literally living in the year, so it's kind of like, oh, you still got like this year's things to do. Kind of like with this video, I have like my 2024 responsibilities, but then I'm trying to live like 2022. Sometimes it's a little difficult, but it's fun. I enjoyed it. Hope you did too. So go check out the other ones again if you haven't. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Love you.